Should I repeat the question? Maybe you never understood the question.
Oh, well, my lord, if you allow just to tell you, I wouldn't, my conscience would not allow me to answer Paula's question with all due respect.
Wow, welcome back to Ogoki Alan's channel. My surname is Alan, and of course, guys, this is the #1 online TV channel that interacts with people who've got disabilities. It also brings two leaders to discuss the issues that affect the country. And today, guys, I'm so much privileged. I've got with me here the Moi University President himself, Mr. Eric Opass. Wow. Now today, guys, I just want to interact with him here because, you know, he's the school president, the university president, Mr. Eric Opass. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm fine.
You're doing good, eh?
Santi Sana, thank you for inviting me for your show.
Wow.
It's a long life privilege.
Exactly. Wow. So the comrades or the people are asking, who is this Eric Opass? Who is this Eric Opass? Eric Opass anafanya nini? Eric Opass anasoma ama hasomi? Kwa sababu Eric Opass is ever traveling from here to there. Ukimfuatilizia, he's not in school. Who is this Eric Opass?
Well, I am, first of all, I'm a student, most importantly.
Good.
I am a subscriber of the union. I am a union enthusiast. I believe in transformative leadership.
Okay.
Most importantly, I am a Kenyan citizen of good hope, patriotic to his country.
Wow. Okay, you have not told us which position you are, but I've introduced your position, but now you have not told us which position.
Gladly. I currently serve as the Moi University Student Organization President.
Wow.
I double up as the organizing secretary and acting secretary general of Kenya University Student Organization.
Wow.
Among other portfolios. But you know what philosopher says? That titles, men honor titles, but titles don't honor men.
Wow. So we can, but I think the president name suits you best because you are the leader of Moi University.
If it suits you best.
Wow.
Yes.
I will continue referring to you as the Moi University president.
Proceed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, Mr. Opass.
Yeah.
Which year are you right now?
I am currently in an incoming 4th year, pursuing political science, public administration, with keen interest in international relations.
Wow.
Yeah.
A very good course, brother.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Eric Opass, is this your first time vying for the president at Moi University? No. Look back into history. Okay. I tried to run for Musa president 3 years ago. Okay. The first time I was struck out of the election ballot by the administrator or the administration who are monitoring the election. Okay. Reasons best known to them, but from where I sat, it was unfair contestation. Okay. On the second time I ran again, the administration took me out for the second time. Now, on the third time, I had to review my position and change my strategic tactics. Good. To understand why this was happening over and over again. So, of course, I changed my image. Okay. Yeah, I applied the Trojan horse strategy. And after changing my image, the administration seemed not to worry more as they used to in previous years. And I ran. Unfortunately, okay. I was, let me call it, overconfident and lost by a vote. Wow. A single vote. A single vote. I looked at this as God's lesson to me. To repackage, to remind me that I am like any other union enthusiast. Okay. And so when it came to the third election, that's the third election, I contested again, and this time much more better. And I took office with 85% of the vote. 75%? 85% of the votes. Yes. Well, congratulations, Mr. Opass. Thank you, sir. Well, now, what made the delegates to have confidence in you that you can become the leader?
The congressmen and ladies from various faculties would go and seek the mandate of the people in various departments and faculties. And if you are a candidate in the Student Governing Council as the University Amendment Act 2018 dictates, you would convince them to elect you in the 7th position in the Student Governing Council. And of course, I argued my points, presented my case, and the win was inevitable. It was written.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations once again.
Santi.
Wow. Now, let me get to another section whereby I just want to present certain questions to you. And these are the questions from the comrades. The comrades have been asking, You had promised before that you will give out the school IDs to students. Where have you arrived at from your promise?
Well, the student IDs, when we first came into office, we realized that after the government had issued smart cards to every institution in the country, institution and not limited to Moi had stopped processing them. So first we had to take up the chance because the project, then I think it was launched by PSK Bicho, had failed by the government. Now when we came into office, we had to restructure ourselves and understand where to begin with. And we began by approaching the department involved in ID processing, and the machines were not functioning. So of course we presented our case during induction to the DVC Research, Academics, Extension and Student Affairs, Professor Junguda Kimengi, and of course the Vice Chancellor, Professor Sanga Kosgei. And they had us, and the machines were repaired in due time. And as we speak, the first year's exam and IDs are being processed as we speak. So that's a milestone. I look forward to when they are going to be launched to be given to the people. Yes. We could walk with you there to experience it firsthand.
I'll be very much happy when such things come into action, right?
Yeah. So that is a promise kept.
That is a promise.
On to the next.
Good. The second one. Mr. President, I just want to know how many events have you hosted right now since you are elected in as the Moi University?
Quite a number, 13 and counting.
Good.
13 and counting. On Saturday we might have a career day. I'm saying might because of the possibilities of amalgamating all these supporters. But from 1st July to the 24th, when we broke of December, we had 11 events.
We had 11 events.
Yes.
Just mention some of the mega events that you hosted.
Quite a number. First of all, we live in the digital era. And human beings are exploring possibilities in the digital space. So we have had interaction and collaborations with companies which offer this education to our students. Because in 2023 we shouldn't be saying that digital coin and digital contents all leads into scams, right? So we have had a number of companies come in for that, for exploration of those possibilities. I'm speaking about the greatest company in the digital space, the Binance. I'm speaking about WorldCoin. You name them, quite a number. I'm speaking about this company which came quite recently. Forgive me. So that's on the digital space. On other affairs, we have conducted various activities which are student-centered, because in the life of a student, 4 years are set aside, and these 4 years are set aside for a student life in various institutions. So we have catered for everything within those prisms, but most importantly, not forgetting to represent students in policy making tables.
Policy making, huh?
Yes.
Good. Thank you so much for that. The other question being asked, there's a problem here in cafeteria. The Soweto, we also have the student center cafeteria here. And there's this question that's being raised by the Congress that there is limited food here. There is not enough food here in the cafeteria. What are your plans maybe to make sure that there is food quality and there is food adequacy at inside the
cafeterias.
Good.
Among our policies when we are coming into office, we promised the people that we are going to take care of their social welfares.
Okay.
And during our swearing in, if we go back to my speech, I had made a couple of requests to the top management which were present, and among them was food quality, quantity, especially on the quality in student messes. They had the menu reviewed and taken to a certain standard that all comrades could afford. The issue of quantity, it is adjustable over the period of time students are in campus.
Exactly.
So you get once in a while they are off guard, because right now the population in the school is quite minimal because of the lots that we have here.
Yeah, true.
So these adjustments come to get into spaces which would qualify the needs of the students there and then. But of late we have not had that issue. I think the last time I had that issue, it was on our first month in office.
Yeah.
Of late there has been that issue.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Let me just get back to you. You have said that this semester we are going to have, there is less population, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we've got 2 lots, right?
Yes.
Yes, good. Now, talking about the events, is there a possibility that we'll be having less events because of the population here at Moi University?
Not really. The beauty of the University Amendment Act, it is that it amalgamated all institutions under the one wing of MOSO.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't serve as the chairman of Moi main campus, but also annex, CHS, Mombasa and Nairobi. So these events should be constitutionally able to be mobile, to be devolved to all these campuses, right?
Good.
So we do not expect less campuses because of less activities this semester because of the population we have, but it is an opportunity to explore grounds that we have not fully. For example, the School of Law, Business and Tourism, School of Medical Sciences. It's an opportunity for them also to travel here and get to understand what Moi is like outside their department and faculties.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
Yeah.
Good. There is this other thing I want to ask you, Mr. President.
Yeah.
I remember sometimes back, there's I say that it is rumors because I never saw you traveling there.
Yes.
I'm told that you traveled to State House to meet His Excellency Mr. President Ruto.
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that you traveled to State House sometimes back?
Well, that was an hyped up event which was a plan of the Kenya University Student Organization,
okay,
to have a sit down with the current president for us to find areas of collaboration on student needs. Right?
Okay.
It has not bore yet fruit because we all understand the scaffolds that are in the Kenya University Student Organization, but definitely it's a plan round the year, and we hope that the president of the country is going to find space within his busy resume to accommodate our visit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, on that, just brief us, what was the discussion about as you traveled to State House with the president?
Well, first of all, I would have the humble bragging rights that I am the president of Moi University, which is in Uasin Gishu, which is the home county of the president.
Okay.
That was on very selfish interest of Moi University. On the Kenya University perspective, there are quite a number of things that students are not happy with across the country.
Okay.
First of all, being this draconian law, the University Amendment Act. We would like a review of this particular policy or a complete scrap off, because we believe it's a half-baked law. It is allowing student leaders who have not yet met the mark of student leadership, or what we would call activism, for positive activism, of course, for them to take up these positions. That's why the powers of various unions in various institutions in the country have been going down. That was among the major agendas.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's get back to Moi University again. There is this hostel H, okay? This hostel H, before as students were getting in, there was an increment in accommodation fee. I think from 3,000 to 10,000.
Yes.
let me hope I'm not that wrong.
Yeah, no, not far away.
Yeah, it was 10,000. Then, as the hostel was being renovated, we had been promised that inside that hostel we will have adequate water, and then inside the hostel we will also have Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Is it? Let's just discuss about the Wi-Fi, because with water, I think we have got adequate water there. So let's get back to the Wi-Fi. How are the plans with the Wi-Fi? Is the Wi-Fi inside the hostel or there is no Wi-Fi there?
It's quite unfortunate that in the 21st century we would have the institution pose up marketing ads to lure students to pay a particular increased amount of fee for accommodation. These are issues that we have protested in the mainstream media, both written and spoken. We did not think it is right for the increase of accommodation fee as it is. But when we got into office, we found out that these were policies which were already stamped. We could not tell, was it in the authority of the previous council that came before us or not. But as philosophy says, only the dead have seen the end of war. So we were willing to take up the bull by its horn and press on these issues. We articulated these issues to the top management, and we got to understand that in the structural adjustment program of regional integrated bodies, I'm speaking about the World Bank, I'm speaking about Bank of Africa. Once they come to institutions to give them grants or any sort of financial assistance, there are those conditions that they come up with, which are called the structural adjustment programs, which we understood that it's not only Moi which was under that particular program, but quite a number. And we compared notes to various institutions like Nairobi and KU, St. Paul's, right, both private and public, for us to understand where we were. But again, we still questioned the administration to find ways of lessening this burden on the common comrade, a pursuit that we are still pressing on. But we'll give hope to the future generation of the council that they are going to take it from where we left it at. If we are not going to succeed on this one, then definitely we are going to be on the verge of the same.
So to mean that you are really pushing? Huh?
We are pushing day and night, both using front tactic and asymmetrical warfare.
Wow. Okay, today I've interacted with one of the class reps in fourth year, and there is this issue that he talked about under the class reps. The class reps are not being given their allowances. Okay, it's not a must that are provided with allowances.
It's important,
but it's very much important that are provided with allowances, because the work that they're doing is so a lot. They're doing a lot of work. So as the student leader, what are your plans just to make sure that these class reps are somehow given allowances?
Well, it is a cultural norm that class reps in Moi University only hold a general meeting once a year, and some academic years has not been happening. It's quite unfortunate, because these are the leaders who connect from the smallest unit to the union as we understand it. The academic secretary, Cynthia J. Cherono, she has been in conversation with the administration, who, of course, it's always a push and pull. That's why it's a union, for them to consider class reps, right? But it's a conversation ongoing, and among the mandate of the 35th Council is to strengthen that document, which is called the Constitution, because that Constitution is the governing book, set of rules which will water the seed of the coming generation in years to come. So these are among the things that we are really focusing on.
Class reps are really crying their need they need to be somehow compensated. Should I say that need to be paid, because they are doing a lot of stuff? Kindly push on that, please. I also beg for that. Beautiful. Mr. President, let's get back to your politics, okay? After your studies at Moi University, what are your plans? We have looked at Babu Owino. He was a student leader at the University of Nairobi. He's right now an MP, right?
A second term.
Exactly, the second term.
Okay.
We have also looked at Salasia.
Yes.
He's also
Egerton, yes.
he was a student leader at Egerton University.
Yes.
He's right now an MP
Yes.
in Mumias East.
Yes.
What are your plans, Mr. President?
Well, all I can tell you is that Nairobi County has got 17 constituencies.
Exactly.
Into the future, we are looking into possible areas of contesting for positions of parliament, which will bring forth leadership that the people of the city are yet to experience. That's all I can say for now.
Wow. Quick fire, Mr. President. Quick fire. These are the questions that we just ask you. We can ask you maybe, it's either if the question requires you to say yes, say yes. If it requires you to say no, just say no. But now don't complex the answer, right? Wow, Mr. President, what is your favorite meal? What's your favorite meal?
I'm a carnivore. I love meat.
You love meat?
Yes.
Wow. Between the brown skin and the dark skin, which one do you prefer most?
Pass.
Okay, here are the conditions. If I ask the question, don't just try to answer, okay? Yeah, just try to answer. Don't say that pass or whatever. Should I repeat the question? Maybe you never understood the question.
Oh well, my lord, if you allow just to tell you, I wouldn't. My conscience would not allow me to answer Paula's question with all due respect. With all due respect.
What is this thing that you cannot leave the house without?
My phone, of course.
Your phone?
Yes.
Wow. I think I'm done with this, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for accepting to have an interview with Ogoki Alan. Okay?
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. You can just, the last maybe what you can tell to the comrades, the Moi University comrades.
That in the Constitution preamble, it is written in bold letters that we the students of Moi University shall come together and we shall form an organization called MOSO. Breathe life into it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Just inform the people to subscribe to Ogoki Alan.
Subscribe to Ogoki Alan YouTube channel.
Wow.
And follow for great content, educational, most valuable.
Thank you so much. Let's meet in our next video.
Thank you.